Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Damian Danu, and welcome back to fucking... What is it? What's the name of this game? I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-looking good dating simulator. That's the name of this game. I'm sorry. I'm gonna roll that again. Isn't this great? Sorry, we're doing it live, but, I just realized, I'm like, I haven't really done anything, so I'm gonna just roll another YouTube intro, and there's no real consequence to that. Alright, we're gonna try that again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Damian Danu, and welcome to I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-looking good dating simulator. Now, is this game just pure advertisement? 100%. Will I see it through to its entirety? 100%. Was it free, and that's probably the only reason why, because I'm a little low on content and I'm a cheap bastard? We don't need to talk about that. Anyway, you awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Are they memories or premonitions? And there's that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Guano. See, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Alright, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but, oh, there's something about him I like. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class. He's a total sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kind of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in high school? No, but that makes complete sense. Yeah, but he was like so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. And also the convertible that he himself rode to the front of the homecoming parade. And was also the Oh, he was the... Hold on. So he himself was the car that he rode into the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. I was gonna say, either way, it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders! The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. I'm sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why'd he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. Secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden while I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some. To show me what he meant, he said it was powder created from super duper rare flower petals, and if I did him a secret flavor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me. The flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever! Anyhow, we both shared interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. We'd love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Fibber. Please! It means the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. Make up a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds some kind of wishes potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt! Wow! Is that like a new strain, or... I'm sorry? Yeah, you know, the guy I met, he gave me Pineapple Express, and I was cooking with that, and... Wow! Alright, Miriam, I didn't expect that from you, but... Okay. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you satisfied her curiosity and that she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. On a horse! You decided the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders would be would be to run with him. Surely he'll sweep you onto the back of the stallion and ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! However, your sudden movement surprises the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Damian! I'm here to deliver you a message. Oh, fuck, not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. So you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... Before I can continue, you're suddenly awake. Oh, shit! You wait to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Compliment the craftsmanship on the horse's shoes. Yeah, I think it's too early to kiss him. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who's in the wrong here, but one thing is for certain. That Colonel Sanders is dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. Oh, that's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. What the fuck? You try and peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. But he sees you coming. There, there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and make your own and mind your own wax, honey? Alright, tell them to stop. Yeah. You sit near your rivals, but with your back to them. You hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. Yeah, it's time for class. You're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Wow, Ashley, you have the eyes of a killer. I've seen that. In Doki Doki Literature Club. Don't stab yourself, please. That'd be a very unfortunate time. Now you've upset them. Oh, wait. Ah, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you'd know a good eel if it ate you. Aye, being the best chef in the world takes more than culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little, evil. You finally get a good look at what it was that you were hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found in the encounter with the spork monster. It's the same book I found last night in the quad. She immediately elbows Van Van, who eyes the book behind his back. Tiamat! I don't know what you're talking about. This book is a family heirloom and the contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop into the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Haha! Before you can dig in further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Clark must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. What should you bucket of boats? Dare you talk to him? He didn't do anything. Oh, it says we watch how you talk to him. How dare you speak to him? Just who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such a language. Not even from a standing mixer. Wah, wah. No, your mother was a standing mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Oh, protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves and save it for the arena, at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? You've got a lofty career aspirations to focus on. Hey, maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very fucking tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. I am a furry. I've been a man in a dog costume this entire time. That's what the pillar is for. No other reason. Sprinkles stops in his track to sniff the air around you. Something has him in a trance. The scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down. I'll flip him. The command shouted by Colonel Sanders to snap Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do, but... Which is why in 1776, after signing the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. Get it? John Hancock. That's fucking stupid. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Damian, that's the wrong voice again. It appears, well, naturally this appears to be a sample platter. Which do you want to sample? Perhaps. That. A brightly colored pepper stands out for the rest of the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip into the universe. My friend! Woo! Fucking this guy. I'm here to give you a most important message! Whoa! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny! All you must do is... I was saying, fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... Sorry, I got some spice stuck in my throat! It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you must. You begin yourself to, or you finally feel yourself regain consciousness. Fuck! You come to and find everybody is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, The cafeteria lights dim. Your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Alright, yeah, you know what? I can keep going for a little longer. Today's lunch will be prepared. You get timed competitive cook-off. I love the theatrics of these two are off the charts. Step up and tell them you're on. Bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I have to wipe the tables with you, fool. If I have to wipe the I can't read, dude. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Come on, man. I like your gumption, Damian. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. And a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That is what I'm talking about. Aru. I stand corrected. Oh, the hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. That's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering, and I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. Now's my chance to shine. I'll defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. But you're feeling you can really impress him here. Time to boil away some water for the potatoes. Think fast, as the timer runs down. You'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? 100 degrees Celsius, of course. That's right. But how had you even gotten to the school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. I get to rub a furry. Fucking, You're gonna need to season this chicken before you can cook it, but you don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you do have an idea. How many herbs and spices did you say you learned? 11! That's right. You may not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you're getting some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. The state of mind offers most flavor. Gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. If you were a child, your father told you never to forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. It would be a great time to harness that energy. Where does it come from? A small town where big trees are born. That's right. This is your shot and you're gonna not miss it. I am not throwing away my shot. We're gonna rise up. Haru. You try and shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. Oh God, what is the sound of excess? Sizzling. That's wrong. Don't let me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Damian. He's actually cheering you on. Should be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonsful of gravy would it take for a Victorian? Colonel Sanders' face. What are you thinking? Get back to the competition. You're standing on a desert island with only a desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk! I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're failing behind. Sorry, I forgot the question. You're Colonel Sanders, walking on a beach. What does that have to do with traveling and inspecting the fried delicious big biscuits? Oof. You're really struggling to keep up. The next station over, Ashley's already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps! Yikes! I know I love you more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes it means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any plans or hands, but Damian does. A good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. Well, there's an easy way and a hard way. Don't get too far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove in your hands to rescue your door before it's too overmixed. Damian! Damian, no! You're not fast enough. Your hands get stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quick spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. No, Droff, you find us that the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone stops what they're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Oh, it's too bad. I was here with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on the account of Damian's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he walks onto the dish. But I suppose you could at least tell us what you prepared?
I will, because I'm the sweetest. They skipped straight to I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find the array of delights, taking you to a journey of flavour that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was gonna ask Damian to do the honour, but since you're injured, I'm afraid pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients within. Inside, you find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb. Inside, cream 2 ways, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat and pearls of blueberry. I don't even know what that word's. Gelée? Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Oh, simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, yeah.
As he places the sauce-covered fingers to his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash as they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you return to the quad to be left alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from a devastating loss, but from that run-in with a mixer and that small fire. You should get that checked out. I'm fine. You just please leave me alone. I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Oh, failure's not part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Don't you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Colonel, you're perfect. Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before yourself. Enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Handsome, sure, I was born that way, but I've walked some other paths, arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I should know that word. I've been playing too much Phoenix Wright. I've been passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. We fucked over Dave Thomas. Sounded like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from getting the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay!
Just as your moment grows into it, you're intimate into it. You're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork monster, Borko.
It is I! I know I said I wouldn't be back, but after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just want to say I was wrong to attack you and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right?
Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there's no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right back into attack mode. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress.
I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see.
I don't believe it. You were a human once?
No, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
Magic spellbook? Excuse me.
Yeah, precisely. I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there.
Well, sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen alive. Damian, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. It sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you'll start to feel a special bond with him. Oh my... It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Everything can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made a decision to never stop searching, never stop working, and never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately, Chef? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there's something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to get the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish he might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy, or both, perhaps. Now you got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? I'm gonna be vulnerable, Colonel. You decide you're ready as you share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you need to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. A shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Oh, magnificent. Together you chat out on the creamy slob until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Oh, do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental type of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Realize now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each seems to radiate more memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Alright, well, this seems like a good place to stop. If I load... So it just goes back to here. Okay. Well, this seems like a good place to stop. This has been I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking dating simulator. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. I am actually, for some godforsaken reason, going to finish this game. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, stick around on the channel, and I will be uploading more in between all of my other series. So I'm quite excited about that. But other than that, yeah. I've been Damian Danu. Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I stream on Twitch, and you can find me there playing this and many other games, such as Ace Attorney, Undertale. You know, we have some fun. So you can find me on Twitch, like I said, Damian Danu. And other than that, if you enjoyed, just stick around. I upload daily. So with the Christmas season and whatnot, it makes it a little more difficult, but I still plan on uploading daily. Anyway, thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.